Hey, it's Midnight Raven, and that means it is isolation day 6. I still have a cough, just in case you're wondering. And that means that I tested today, and I have what I would call a slight positive. So, what do I mean by that? Basically, the test has a very thin, fine line. It's not like the tests I've had the rest of the week where there was a definite red line. This was more like, I suppose you could call it a water faded line. It was very thin, but there was a line. So what does that mean? That means I have to test tomorrow to see if I can go back to work on Monday. So I have to test negative tomorrow. And then I guess I have to test negative Monday morning to be able to go back to work as well. I'm unsure. But I did get some of this today. I went to the pharmacy because my throat, as you can hear, I'm coughing so much. So I got some of this. This is the Bellin Dry and Tickly Cough Syrup. So I did go out today and I went to the pharmacy with a mask on. Yes, I do have a positive-ish line, but I needed to get some of this because I live alone and I couldn't leave to get it without actually having to leave. So you take 2 spoonfuls of this. I think it's up to 4 times a day. And the woman said that it should relieve my kind of tickly sore throat. The throat itself feels sore. It feels dry. I was dehydrated the last couple of days, so she said that might have made it a little bit more irritable. So she suggested swirling some mouthwash and spitting it out, making sure I keep my fluids up. Or the other suggestion was to have a hot bath with like lots of steam, so it would cause moisture in the air. Kind of like a steam bath to like moisture in the air or something. It could just be that because I live alone, that the house is because I couldn't go out, that it's got quite dry in here because I have things like storage heaters that dry out the air, and because obviously I couldn't go out. But yeah, she said use this for a couple of days. It should help or at least soothe or stop the cough being so persistent, because even when I'm not coughing, I can feel it in the back of my throat. It's like a niggling, and it's doing my absolute head in. All I want to do is cough constantly, which doesn't help. But yeah, so technically I have a slight positive. It's not a full-blown line, but it is still a line. So I have to test tomorrow to see if I'm positive, and I'm hoping if I'm negative tomorrow, I can go back to work Monday. You have to have 2 negative tests in a row, but I was negative yesterday. Today it's come up positive. I don't know what's going on, don't ask. Hopefully if tomorrow is negative, I guess I just test Monday morning. As long as I'm negative, I can go to work. If I test positive tomorrow, then I'll have to stay off work longer. I still haven't slept very well. Last night I was coughing so much I had to sleep sitting upright, and the pain in my neck this morning. Not really meant to sleep upright, but I didn't have much of a choice because the more and more I lay down, the more and more I just wanted to cough. And even now, I can still feel the cough and I'm sitting upright. So it's basically, it is a sign of COVID having the cough. But to be fair, I had the fever nigh on straight away. And now we're getting towards the end of COVID, hopefully. I've got the cough come on, so I guess I'm lucky I didn't have it all at once. I don't know if I'd have wanted to have the fever and the cough and have it all at the same time. Maybe this is a good thing that I had the fever, and I've had it separately. I don't know if everyone would see it like that. If you have the symptoms separately, does it make you feel any better? I'm not sure it does. Because the fever was quite bad on its own. I can't imagine having the fever, having the continuous cough that goes with it, and having all the symptoms at once. But then again, do I want a continuous cough now that I should be starting to feel better because the fever's gone? You'd think so, wouldn't you? Unfortunately, as you can hear, still have symptoms, still haven't slept. Look at these. Look, these bags are carrying their own suitcases. Hopefully this will help. Quite expensive. It was like £5.50 something, I think. It wasn't cheap. But she claims it'll work. She said in a day or two. I've took it once today so far. I'm going to take it again in a bit, and then I'm going to take a good spoonful or two before bed. I can have 2 spoonfuls every 4 hours, I think, over the course of like a day. And you can have it up to like 4 times a day, I think it is. So I'm going to have some more before my tea so that I can stop coughing while I eat, and then, or at least soothe it. And then I'm going to have some more before I go to bed so I can try and sleep. Because I'd like to sleep. I don't know about you, but this is not conducive to feeling good. I want to look good, sound good, and feel good. And currently, I don't look good. I look like death. My face is still suffering. Still suffering. I don't feel good, I don't look good, and I don't sound good. So, I mean, 0 out of 3 can't be bad. I still feel so tired. Did anyone else have their limbs just hurt throughout COVID? Because my legs still ache. My neck aches, probably because I had to sleep sitting up last night, not due to COVID. And I just feel drained. I just feel so tired. But if I go back to work Monday, I'll work Monday, and then I haven't got a shift till the end of the week, so then I've got another couple of days to recuperate. My son's having his COVID jab today, I believe. I think his dad's taking him for his jab today. I haven't had my second yet, and I don't know if I intend to. I've got to wait like 90 days now before I have mine anyway, or something like that. I was actually due to have mine, would you believe? Yeah, funny that. I was due to have my jab in like 2 weeks, and what did I do instead? I caught COVID. So now I've got to wait. So it'll be more like June, end of May, early June before I can have it. But I've had one jab before. People jump on the bandwagon whenever you're an anti-vaxxer. I've had my jab. It did take me a while to have it. I must admit. I was quite scared, but I have had it. Better late than never. But then I still caught COVID anyway. So damned if you do and damned if you don't. But if you want to see more, give us a big thumbs up. Comment down below. How was your COVID symptoms? How are you doing? Obviously I'm going to test tomorrow and let you know. If I'm negative, maybe I can go for another walk tomorrow. Obviously I only went out today to get my stuff because I really needed something for my throat. I needed to sleep, and I'm hoping this is gonna work, because if I can get the throat sorted, I can get the sleep sorted, and maybe, just maybe, get myself back to feeling like a human. At the minute, I just feel like I'm going through the motions, kind of like a zombie, just from like one thing to another. And I just have a lack of energy and a lack of get up and go, um, which has to change to go back to work on Monday. I need to be a bit more spritey, and it would help if I could sleep. So hopefully this works. We'll let you know if it's a remedy or a cure for the continuous cough that I keep having. It's hard to film while coughing constantly. I'm sorry if you don't like the cough. There's nothing I can do. But yeah, let me know down below your COVID experience, how you coped, coping techniques, because you never know. Fingers crossed I don't catch it again. Hopefully negative tomorrow and we can just go back to normality, because I'm over being sick. I'm over it. And I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and thanks for watching, and I love you all. Bye guys.